Samus Peach.
I love Ray.
I think this is awful. I think this is an awful matchup for Samus. If I remember correctly.
So I have no idea how this goes. Yeah, I've dabbled with a little bit with Samus, and you don't really want to crouch because of many things. So if Peach decides to down smash, you're just gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, Samus has like the best crouch cancel in the game, and it's kind of invalidated in this matchup. So immediately you can see a challenge.
I see kind of. So I've seen Plop do some things against Peach as Samus. So I know there are definitely things you can do to make the story of the game a little bit more even. But it is I would agree with you. It's where
did that come from?
Just chuck it. Just throw it at him. Fucking hell.
Cool. I don't know why he just started charging.
Yeah, I think he's done a couple times.
That was a strong read to get that little bit of charge.
He's trying to play I think he's playing a mental game a little bit, yeah. Grab the ledge.
I was talking about the Puff matchup a few days ago, or Samus Puff.
Yeah.
And I feel like there'll be a bit of a similarity. Wow, I cannot talk. But the point is that with floaties, when Samus gets one hit, they fly really far and it takes them forever to get back. So it means that you just, at high percents, you just need small hits, and then you get a fully charged charge shot.
Yeah.
Which I feel is like a pretty, at least in the Puff matchup, it feels like a pretty big deal. And I imagine it's pretty big in this matchup too.
I like the way he's using his up airs to kind of space
fully charged
his recovery towards the stage.
And I feel like you should be fast and loose with him as well, because Peach is going to die to like any hit. Like, even though that was missed, I think that was a good idea, because now he's got another one.
I still like that, yeah, because he's kind of covering space more.
That was really good.
Yeah. If he does fall, yeah, there we go. So obviously, if he double jumps, and if he does fast fall, he's going to get hit by it. But then at those specific heights, he can't even like just hold on to it. He has to do something about it.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't call out and he doesn't fast fall right before, he's going to get hit.
And then on top of that, if he dies, he loses the charge shot as well.
Yeah.
So at this percent,
got him.
I feel like at this percent, you do want to be more careful with how you use your charge shots. They are more of a valuable resource. But when Peach is in the 100s, just whack shoot.
Yeah.
So Ray got hit by a Stitch at like 30, and it shield poked him as well, and then he just died, and he's really kind of crawled back. This is a good look for Ray's success.
Oh dear, that's unfortunate.
That was some intense battlefielding.
But he just held down.
Oh,
curious.
Oh, that was sick. What an air dodge. That was the I've already committed to the jump. Oh god. There's
I really
a huge
enjoy
beam coming towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice move.
So Ray's been hitting a lot of these up Bs.
Nice weight.
Yeah.
Didn't get hit by the level one.
He did just miss one, but he'd been hitting majority, which is good. He's just, yeah, there you go again. Able to kind of like reset the neutral situation with a clean punish. Again, really nice usage. I don't know how, I think Fout maybe just showing a little bit of like a lack of knowledge against that matchup. Really, it's just kind of working well. So Ray's not changing anything.
It's not taking a huge amount of percent.
No, it's not a big problem for
nice
Fout. But I think
I'm wondering if that's what he's thinking. It's just like,
he's definitely stuffing out his approach.
He's getting
how do I beat
information.
This? Yeah.
And I feel like that was, I don't know if I'm giving too much respect, but I feel like that was probably an idea of it. It's like, well, I'm not getting hit hard, so I can just keep running in and see if I mix him up. I feel like that was a miss anyway.
That's fine. He's on a different planet. He's seeing things in a different world.
I also heard that Ray quit, so it was good to see him here.
Quitting. Oh, these are really good turnips.
That was good. That was good recovery. Nice.
Really good at Ray not to run in straight away after getting back on the stage.
He almost smashed Joe down.
Really patient.
Really good. No, that was
nice.
Lovely. Let's go. Reads.
Nice.
It wasn't like it probably wasn't the best move. At least for cool points, it wasn't the best move.
Ooh. I like the idea. If Pete's trying to come up to the stage, I don't think it was going to, but it's kind of like I want to make sure that this kind of
Yeah, Fout's really.
You come in straight away, this is what you're going to get hit by, and he doesn't want to get hit by anything.
Another stitch, and he just threw it away. I'll assume because he's a gentleman. That should have been a nair. I think. Actually, I don't know if a nair would have got out in time. Just because he probably would have hit his head on the down smash before it hit him, or he does it just at the down smash end and Peach's time to shield. I don't know which. I think he probably did the right thing.
I feel like when you use nair as Samus, like you kind of want to be as close to the ground as possible before you do it. You want to be able to call out a very specific move that they're
Nair's got a really weird hitbox. Like it's got
and that's got.
It's like surprisingly low down. Also, bomb and 2 stitch phases in this game. Madness.
Clean 25%.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I mean, it's not. Yeah.
I'll redeem that every day.
It just feels really rough when you're at this percent.
So I
feel like. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because I don't know Ray's knowledge against Peach, but he seems to be getting hit a lot by a lot of those teammates. A lot of those teammates. Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't a. If I'm Ray, that wasn't bad. That was actually like a pretty good showing.
Yeah. I think.
I feel like I could take the next game.
I feel like if I were Ray in this situation, I feel like I've earned more data in that set than Fout did. I could use that. I don't know who's actually like has the advantage in this matchup specific. Oh, no, it's not.
I think Peach is a. I'm pretty certain that Peach is this is considered one of Samus's hard matchups.
I see.
Ooh, that's rough. Like it's so hard to get grabs. So doesn't look like you can get much off of that.
I guess because I feel like with Samus having so many more types of projectiles, there are like ways of he can kind of stifle the neutral game a lot more. Because as a Falco, when you play Falco, that's kind of like his style as well. Even though it's a lot slower, I feel like against floaties, you have some time to do those things, to put out these projectiles. Whereas against like fast followers, you have to be a lot quicker at getting these. I guess turnips is another factor.
All right.
So
a lot of neutral. I think another big thing in this matchup is Samus' dash attack.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where Peach can go too far away. I think Samus I think dash attack might be one of the few things that Samus can get off of down throw.
Right.
Or just grabs.
I feel like
it's a weird stage.
Yeah, I think the stage is kind of really nice call out. Yeah, just get him. Wow, 2 minutes, and for that first stock, very high percent of these two. So I feel the couple times Ray's noticed that if he gets the distance, kind of Fout won't really approach, which kind of try and play the neutral a little bit more, and Ray's using that to his advantage and just being able to. Oh, that was perfect.
Nice.
Good.
Dash
okay. And that's fine. 40% now, almost 50. He's using now I can see him he's just charging exactly because there's no position really that Fout can do to punish him charging up. He can pull a turnip and try and throw it, but by the time that whole process has gone through, he can probably get the charge shot. And he did that earlier.
Yeah.
And having that charge shot in that matchup is huge. Good power shot.
I think he tried to power shot it right back.
Back air. Yeah.
I'm trying to look for percents where in that scenario, having a fully charged charge shot that would have converted.
Yeah.
The tilt into charge shot.
He's not really using up throw. It's I feel with Peach on the ground especially, if she's in the air, that's fine, just move around it. But when she's on the ground and she's going, she can force with the shield with a missile, get the grab, and then a lot of the conversion you can do is up throw into back air. And you can pivot around before the first jump and get the back of the connect every time. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And that's really how you would get the conversion. Man, why is dash attack just so powerful?
That was okay. I'm glad he got that, because if he recognized the down and down, he could have just shot straight through. But he found another opportunity. Yeah, I think that was a bit greedy. And I think at this percent, like at the really low percents, I don't think you want to shoot the charge shot. Or I'm getting the feeling you don't want to, just because it actually feels like you have some combos into it.
Yeah, you want to like save it for when it's really gonna send them off stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I've seen like when the conversation about Puff came up because we were watching Duck.
Yeah.
As Hungrybox.
Okay.
And a lot of what he was doing was that like micromanaging of how you use charge shot.
I see.
At the high percents, tilt them away, and then you get when Puff's really high, just like go ham shooting your charge shots.
Yeah.
And then you get like one tilt, and then you get a completely new charge shot. At the low percents, you don't really have that luxury. Like right now, he's not going to get another charge shot out. So kind of shooting it all, you know, just like blowing your load of charge shot.
Nice.
It's a risky move. Thanks, man.
It is.
Yeah.
So like here, he's just finding a little bit of space, getting those like little bits and pieces. It's kind of hard to punish it with the turnips.
I feel like taking that turn was almost like a good idea.
Okay.
Still living.
So Fout is like not giving him the space anymore. He's just
there's a high chance he'll get back as well.
Nah, I think he can do it.
A high chance.
He's on 200% though.
But he's at 200%. Beat Samus.
These turnips are just sending him really far.
They're sending him. Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Ray did not like that.
That's crazy.
I saw the look on his face. He gave a little snarl. That's so beautifully spaced. Nothing came of it, but that's just like control of your character. I was a big fan of that.
So I noticed like Ray doesn't really. Oh, that's cute. Ray doesn't really use forward tilt very much.
I would have liked not to.
Like I feel he could probably like there we go. He could dominate space a little bit more if he just like throws out more forward tilt. So like, when he can call out the jump, he'll use up tilt and call out like up angled forward tilt. Is really good at calling out Peach from range.
I'm really not liking it when he just like kind of just chucks moves out. That was really obvious. Yeah. Like I don't really mind with that.
Even I would know.
Yeah. I don't know if this is like a nerves thing kicking in, but he's up, and it feels like he's still throwing it away. Okay.
I think it's this bit of nerves. He knows he can get this stock, and he's very comfortable on this stage.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, oh, that was good.
Nobody reacts to that,
except for me.
I would. Well, okay, yeah. We did.
I'm a fan. I'm the fan.
I meant like none of the players.
None of the players. No, they were both.
I would not be able to reflect a power shield in Tom's face and not smirk like he wouldn't believe.
Is it harder, curiously, to reflect projectiles when you have two characters?
Yes.
Playing Ices?
Because sometimes you'll reflect it and it'll hit Nana Shield.
Oh!
Yeah, and it just cancels out. Nothing happens. It's quite grim. The dash type does like fairly good amount of damage. I feel like he should be using it more.
He is just throwing out a lot.
My perspective of this matchup is get Peach to over 60. You want her at 80. Don't go for anything crazy. Just get her so that you can hit her away and then start getting her charge shot.
Yeah. Ray's getting a bit desperate. He's going in a lot more than he is letting the Peach kind of whiff moves.
Ooh.
I feel like that's very towards Peach's advantage. Because once Ray commits like that.
Oh!
That was actually sick.
A genius tag.
I love it.
Discovered.
Someone lab that, please. Oh! He used the turnip to get closer to get that back air.
This good? No, he's got them. Yeah, that's a shame. Like that was a good opportunity. He came down with a risky down there.
Oh dear.
That's a shame. He had a lot of time to react to that.
Yeah.
That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. We need to play our pools? Oh, well, we need to play our pools, so.
Lovely. Thank you for joining us on, for round one. We might see you around two.
Hopefully you'll get some.
I think Ross, you'll be probably on stream.
Maybe.
You will.
Probably. Hopefully.
Shoutouts to Ross for the. Thank you for commentating with me.
Put me off stream. No one wants to put me on stream anymore.
It's just biased because of my character. God. Okay. All right. We'll see you guys later.
In a bit.
Okay,
Are we live?
Wow. Can you guys see us? We're literally sitting on stage, about to play on stream, but nobody can see us because we just took invisibility potion.
Also, ignore the fact that we're not in the same pool and it's not bracket yet, which would be a
Oh my god, it ran out.
Oh shit.
This is a very intense crotch shot.
Oh
I'm
dear.
gonna put my hat here.
I'd put my can there, but I would add imagery that no one really wants.
Hello, this is very high up. Can we get like a lower shot?
This does feel like, I don't know, the viewers are looking down on me, which is totally normal, I guess, but...
Yeah.
Oh. What's going on here?
Let's put the monitor back. I just feel like my crotch is just very exposed.
Yeah, same.
I feel like this is not going to work.
Okay. Oh, I see. The clip on the chair. Oh, this is genius stuff. Now this is too low. Now we're looking down. But the problem is if we want to look at the monitor, then we're just looking like a full kilometer above.
No, this is fine. Look, and then we look up when we're commentating the game.
Yeah. Okay. So we look at.
Yeah, we're looking.
Yeah, but that's weird. Because I don't know. I feel like.
Just think about.
I'm looking into your eyes on the fucking monitor.
Look. Think of it. Okay, we're on chat roulette. We're 15.
Okay.
Look deeply into the camera. When else did you use chat roulette?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's one of the older people on there.
Oh, he's one of the.
He's
one of the old men. Infamous.
Yeah, Shice Young.
I'm not gonna name his crimes in case it impacts the integrity of the stream. But
basically, I won for the Social Justice Warriors today versus Sechi.
Oh yeah, good point.
Versus the fake Social Justice Warrior.
Yeah, Sechi, imitation Social Justice Warrior at the moment, I'd say. He had a good run.
He had a good run.
And then
turns out
that tweet about bags on trains.
Wait, what? I didn't see that. Oh, I muted Sechi a long time ago. I just saw the big furore about
Ross posted I can't necessarily claim to have seen the whole Twitter thread or whatever the replies.
Okay.
Due to circumstances which people might be aware of, involving certain Twitter accounts and certain Sheffield weeklies. However, I did see a screenshot of this Twitter thread, which was basically Sechi talking about how annoyed he was with people, putting their bags on their seats on trains and stuff.
Okay.
And then
because he's anti-man spreading.
You'd think, and then he goes.
The plot twists.
It's usually women who do it, but then he rationalized it by saying because they're probably trying to avoid having to sit next to big greasy men or whatever.
It's definitely not usually women.
Yeah, I feel like
it's fake stat.
It's normally just random people with suitcases, to be honest, who are between the ages of 18 and 25.
Yeah, it's actually question 2 on the census.
Yeah, exactly. In fact,
do you put the bag next to your chair when you sit on a train? And all those people in Chichester were like, we don't have trains.
Yeah, that's a good point. Poor people in Chichester, they have to deal with Southern Rail.
Oof.
Not only do they have a train service which doesn't function regularly, it's in fact a train service to hell. And
yo, oh my god, funny story. Okay, so I'm working in this bar in Tokyo, and this guy from Chichester is at the bar, and he's like, I am visiting from Chichester, and just talking about his, because it's like a small bar, so you just chat with the customers generally, and he's just telling me about his life. I was like, oh, what you doing here, blah blah blah, small talk, and then he's like, oh yeah, I wish my mom and sister would do stuff come travel and things like that, and they just won't even go to London. And I was like, why is that? And you living in Chichester and never leaving must be really shit. And he's like, yeah, because of terrorism. And I was like, do they go to the shops? Because going to the shops in Chichester, you're probably more likely to get hit by a car than get attacked by terrorists in London. But they still go to the shops. what's that about? And he was like, look, I don't know. It makes sense if you think about it logically. And I was like, no, it doesn't. It's like the opposite of sense.
Yeah, it only makes sense logically if your logic is built on incorrect facts.
Yeah.
Which is, in fact, exactly what happened.
Literally, and I was just like, man, like this is not this is not normal. And he was like, yeah, well, you know what it's like out there in London. And I was like, do I? Do I know what it's like? I haven't been to Chichester, and I know what it's like there. It sucks, by the way.
Yes.
That's where my grandparents live.
Yes. Oh, we have a blue screen, and it's gone.
You're meant to act cool when that happens.
I was just trying to sound excited.
We have a blue screen! Instead of being sad. Yeah. I don't know who our first set is.
Yeah, I have no idea.
There's no one sitting down.
I can't see.
Ray, can we get a stream game? Can we get a stream game?
I mean, this is probably like quality stream entertainment right now, but...
Well, apparently it's Fat Tino versus someone, and that's all I want in life.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Fat Tino. He's fat, he's Tino. He's not actually fat at all.
He's fat.
And his name isn't Tino.
No,
and he's... I don't know.
Tienen.
Yeah. It is a really good tag. It just rolls
Fat
off
Tino
the
is
tongue.
a great tag.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Don Bartholomew. It's like on those levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simpsons Mafia, sort of. Fat Tony, right?
Yeah.
But the genius of it is that he switched Tony and Tino. So it's not a reference. It's just like its own thing.
It's actually kind of more fun to say.
Tino.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to Tony.
Tony.
Like the pitch change to
Tino.
the O is better.
So true.
Not
yeah,
gonna
big
pretend
fan.
Yeah.
At his second tournament, he beat AD, Alpha Dash.
Yes, very impressive win.
Then he lost to Oolong Tea.
Yes.
It was a mixed bag, but he's been on the up and up ever since.
Yeah, he's actually did fine in the bracket, if I remember rightly. He got like 13th, which is pretty good, I have to say, for... Oh, Fat Tino
Le
Levingi.
Bombi. Sorry, I'm part of the Scotland chat, and they're big Levingi fans.
Yeah, that's how I
Bimbi.
understand.
You know that B meme, where they just put B on stuff?
Yes.
They've done that with Levimbi.
Great. I couldn't ask for more from life than more garbage memes.
Hey. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
They've had some good memes in Scotland.
I can't remember the last good one. Oh, I mean, Graham went hugely viral.
Yes.
You know... So
yeah. I remember the one you're talking about, the tweet, yeah.
Yeah, and so, fun story about that. I was in Korea with my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
And we were just on holiday, whatever, weekend. And she's Korean, and she's on her like Korean Twitter, K-pop Twitter.
Yeah.
And then she's just scrolling through, whatever. You know, I have Smash Twitter, she has K-pop Twitter, whatever. And this tweet comes up, and I'm just like, Graham SSBM on her phone. I was like, why the fuck is Grom?
Grobert the Bruce.
This random dude from Scotland that I know on my Korean girlfriend's Korean Twitter feed. Like, all the other tweets are in Korean, and there's just this fucking thingy in the lightning. Did he Photoshop that? Who knows? No one will.
Yeah, it was a Photoshop. You can tell, if I remember rightly, it's the lightning doing the, you know.
Yeah. That's Photoshopped.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's
Everything
the same
I know is a lie.
jut of lightning copy-pasted round into fingers. So there you go. Sorry to shadow your dreams, but that's how it is.
Nothing is meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just binged Rick and Morty, and I've lost hope.
Yeah, I would
Life.
probably lose my will to live watching Rick and Morty 2. You can interpret that how you want.
I got really sad.
I used to like Rick and Morty a lot, and then I disliked it for ages, and then I rewatched it recently, and it was like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, like, I never really got on the viewing bandwagon, and then I got home from Japan, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it, you know. And after watching like one episode of that stupid Simpsons people made show, Disenfranchisement? No. Disenchantment?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I know the one.
Disenfranchisement would be lit, but...
They kept advertising it on all 4 or something.
Right. So I tried to watch that, and it was hot shit. So
yeah, I can imagine.
I watched Rick and Morty, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I watched also Cloud Atlas.
Yeah, I haven't got around to watching that yet. I meant to.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was a film released in 2012.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks, Halle Berry, Fat Tino.
Fat Tino, my favorite actor.
Yeah, he's great.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of odd that we're sitting here talking about Western animated things, knowing the two people sitting here. I mean, maybe you don't.
Are you into anime?
I am. I'm afraid.
Okay. No, that's fine. I've been watching. What have I been watching? Nothing actually recently.
There hasn't been a lot that's good at the moment. There's like.
Yeah, I just stopped watching anime, man. Weird. When I moved there, I was like, it's gonna be everywhere. All I did was read the mangas,
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you can get the book of Shonen Jump, every week.
Yeah.
It's £1.50 basically, or £2 for 13 series basically every week. It's so sick.
And you get a chapter of each, right?
Yeah. So like One Piece, all those series, and it's really awesome. And the Japanese isn't too hard to read, and they have like the all the kanji. It's got like the furigana, which is like the pronunciation, so you can kind of, even if you don't know the kanji, you can like still read it.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to practice too. It was fun.
And you get lots of manga.
Yes.
The important aspect, probably, of buying a manga compilation.
Yeah. Well, like, so getting weekly Shonen Jump, the quality is not great, and they're really huge books, so it's not really fun to keep.
Yeah,
I kept hold of like one just to have, but it was like the last chapter of Naruto.
Yeah, I had like some Western published.
Oh yeah, they used to do that, right?
Yeah, and they're hardbacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And it had like the first chapter of Yu-Gi-Oh! Beelzebub.
Yeah. Oh, that series was pretty good, huh?
I think One Piece.
Yeah.
And then it just had the bit before they fight Frieza and King Cold in Dragon Ball Z.
Damn. Oh my god, they're getting